What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And today we want to take a look at the upcoming Apple event. We want to talk about the upcoming iPhone 15s and the brand new software, or rather the updated software, the iOS 17. Now, as you all know, guys, the Apple event is scheduled for the 12th of September at the Steve Jobs Theater, and they're calling this one Wonderlust. So as you can see, guys, I'm already rocking the wallpaper that came with the invites, and it looks great. I mean, this is really great, and we're going to talk about what all this means and what we might see in the upcoming event. So let's start with Wonderlust, the upcoming event. So as you know, Apple always in September, without fail, always gives us a new device. They launch their new software, and a bunch of releases happen at their events. So Wonderlust, what does that mean? So after reading a few articles by the tech journalists, basically they're saying Wonderlust points to what Apple is doing. So Wonderlust basically means invoking traveling, or wanting the need to travel. So what this points out to, guys, or what people are saying this points out to, is, this might mean that Apple is giving us new cameras or new improved cameras, for when you're traveling and for your events. So this basically means this might mean better cameras or improved cameras, especially in the zoom section. This might also point out to the new design that's coming. As you can see with the wallpaper that came, there's a bit more emphasis on the curves and the roundness around the Apple logo. So this might mean that the iPhones are getting a refreshed design that's moving away from the boxy shape. Let's talk about the iPhone 15s, guys. So the lineup might be looking like this: iPhone 15, iPhone 15 Plus, the iPhone 15 Pro, and the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Now, this is, I think, in line with the iPhone 14 lineup. Pretty much had the same line of devices, 4 devices, the 15, 15 Plus, 15 Pro, and 15 Pro Max. So we might be seeing that this year again with the 15 lineup, and it looks like there are also some changes with that lineup. So let's talk a bit more about this lineup, guys. So the major change is the USB-C coming to the iPhone 15. Now, Apple was pushed to do this with the new regulations in the EU, which means that they have to start now using USB-C. But this has widely been welcomed. The tech community has been crying for this. They've been calling for this. So this is exciting for the tech community, because this means you can now carry one cable for all your devices. The iPads had already been using USB-C. The EarPods cases are also going to get a USB-C. Your Macs already have USB-C capabilities. So this only makes sense to the tech community. Apple didn't want to go this way, but it looks like they've been forced to do this. Another talking point when it comes to the iPhone 15s is the 15 Pros might be getting a new frame. They might be moving away from the stainless steel frame, and they might likely be getting a titanium frame instead. Now, this is also going to change or influence the colors of the phones themselves. I'm going to post a picture of the rumored colors and the rumored phones, and you guys can just look at that and get a glimpse of what colors might come with the iPhone 15. So the Pro models also might be getting a new chipset, the A17, which is a 3 nanometer chipset, and this is Apple's smallest chip yet. And you know what that means. This probably means more efficiency, better battery life, and better performance overall with the new chip. Another changes that might be coming to these iPhone 15s that's rumored to be coming is thinner bezels all around. So you might be getting more screen with your iPhones. There's rumors that the notch might also be going away, so look out for that, guys. If you are one of those Apple users who have been tired of using the notch, look out for the iPhone 15. You might be upgrading to a better display, more display, and thinner bezels. Now remember, we talked about that Wonderlust theme that Apple is going with, right? You might be getting new cameras. Now what does this mean? Better zoom with the cameras. Now it's rumored that Apple might be going with the new optical telephoto camera that might give you 6 times zoom capability. Apple right now, their latest phones are only going up to 3 times zoom. So I think this is a welcome development, given that the competition has more zoom capability as it stands, 5 times, 10 times. Other manufacturers are going as much as 100 times. So this is a welcome development with Apple. We will see when the event happens, what they decide to launch, and how good the cameras are with time. As the phones are released, as the reviews come out, we will know how good it is. But as of now, let's wait for the event. Guys, if you're excited as I am about this event, go into the comment section. Let me know what you think Apple's going to do. Let me know what you're expecting most. And let's talk about, the upcoming event and what Apple might do. Let's move on, guys, to talk about iOS 17. Now, the beta's already been out. People have already tested the software. But let's talk about some of the top features that are coming up. So the first one is that standby mode. Now, you've seen some of the reviews from those who've been beta testing the software. You are getting a new standby mode, which means when you're charging your phone and when it's docked, if you've got a MagSafe dock that you've got, or if the phone goes into a vertical mode, it turns into a full screen. It's got a full screen mode, a full screen standby mode that you can have widgets on there. You can have a clock or whatever you want. You can set it up as you want, and your phone turns into a dock, which is, something some people are saying is picked up from Android. Android 14, your tablets and all that have had this mode, particularly with the Google devices. Another new feature that's coming with iOS 17 is those contact posters. So Apple likes to spice up things a little bit. So you've got those contact posters. Basically what Apple is saying, you are able to control how other people view your contact in their phone. So instead of someone saving your contact the way they like, picking a picture for you, you can do that. And whenever you call them or whenever they look at your contact, they will see what you want them to see. They will see a photo that you want them to see. So you get to decide. And I think this is pretty exciting. Such a neat little feature. But it also comes into giving the users more customization, not only for their phones, but the way people view and see their contact list. Another feature that's coming to iOS 17 is the live voicemail. So basically what this does is when you receive a call, you can put the call straight to voicemail and it'll start transcribing the call to you. So you can see what the other person is saying and you can decide whether you want to take the call or not. And this is a neat little feature. Again, it's these little improvements that Apple are doing, and the Pixel phones have had this, but it's a welcomed development with the software. And I think this is very good. It just makes the phone much more easier to use. It makes your call experience much better. And I think it's a good move by Apple. It's a direction. It's a step in the right direction rather. Another feature that's coming is interactive widgets. So with Apple, you haven't been able to interact much with the widgets, but again, this is another move that Apple's bringing, and I think it's going to be good for overall usability. Overall user experience is definitely going to be better with such developments. And another feature that's coming is your offline maps. You won't necessarily need a connection when it comes to your maps. Once you download a map, you're going to be able to you select your area and you download a copy of that map onto your phone, and you'll be able to use it without needing a connection. Again, improving and refining that user experience. And I think this is, again, another welcomed feature when it comes to iOS 17. They're getting better slowly but surely. I think some of these features are just really good for iOS and Apple in general when it comes to their devices. So guys, head into the comment section. Let me know what you think about the upcoming Apple event, what you're expecting to see with the new iPhone 15 lineup, and if you're excited for iOS 17. Head into the comment section, guys. Let me know what you think and what you're expecting, and be sure to look out for the next video. We're going to be doing more and checking out more phones. Thanks for watching, guys.